The infrastructure fund is a pool of money set aside to finance large and capital-intensive projects such as building of roads, hospitals, schools, airports, and many other sectors. Now, Parliament recently approved the infrastructure fund, and right now it is waiting for the president to append his signature, which now will make it to become an act. Now, Kenya is a democratic country, and in a democracy, the majority have their way while the minority have their say. This infrastructure fund, of course, will help, reduce over-reliance on annual budgets and short-term expensive borrowing. And since it's about to hit the road running, sisi kama wana Trans Nzoia, how are we going to benefit from this infrastructure fund? Remember, as your incoming senator, as I had explained earlier on, once I get into the Senate chambers, is that I'll push for an increase of the equalization fund courtesy of the agriculture index, so that now we have an aggregated pack which has stalled in some that is Kwanza sub-county. Now, once the infrastructure fund takes shape and place, we now must, as Trans Nzoians or as a Trans Nzoia senator, through the bureaucratic channels, push for an extra aggregated park which will now be built in Kiminini sub-county, so that now we have two aggregated parks, because Trans Nzoia is the bread basket of Kenya, and that should be our irreducible minimum, that we now must have two aggregated parks from where we'll be doing processing of raw materials instead of exporting them outside our county. We'll process maize and also dairy products. Courtesy of that, Vijana Hoi, we will have created hundreds, if not thousands of jobs from people of security, those who will be doing the loading work, those who will be doing the packaging work, to drivers and many other sorts of job. So as a county, as the bread basket of Kenya, that ought to be our irreducible minimum. That courtesy of an increase of the equalization fund, courtesy of the agriculture index, as well as the infrastructure fund which is now hitting the road, as a county, we now must have two aggregated parks.